You never know what you find on the beach. You have to really get right down into it and start digging around. Some piece of metal melted in there. I don't know what this is. Interesting. Here's another piece of pottery. Has the drawing on both sides. Now here's a Ming piece of pottery from the Ming Dynasty. This would have sank on that Spanish galleon Concepcion, 1638. It's been here ever since. Notice how much thicker this piece is compared to the Japanese pottery. It's very thick. It even looks old, worn on the edges. 400 years it's been sitting here. Some type of aluminum, very thin tin, maybe from an aircraft. Years ago, I found an ammo box right around here. It melted into the rock. It must have been an extreme fire right here. I can't find it now. I think it got buried in the sand. Lots of those spiders. They don't hurt though, not much. This is the kind of shell that the ancient Chamorros would make necklaces out of. If you look closely, you can still find pieces of the 1,000-year-old necklaces on the beaches of Saipan. Here comes another plane full of Japanese tourists, most likely. Most of the tourists to Saipan are Japanese. There's now a lot of Chinese and Koreans, especially. There's also a lot of Russian tourists coming now. Quite surprising. This is where the 1,000-year-old latte stone village was. These are latte stones here. There's many of them. These were standing upright, and on top of these they had a more of a round shape, kind of half of a ball, sitting up on top, and on top of that they built their huts. Again, this village dates back 1,000 years, and it was here on this spot for 500 years. That village survived until the Spanish military landed on this beach and destroyed the local culture forever. This right here is the grinding rock, where they take another rock and just grind the grain right here. Over 500 years they dug this hole into this larger rock. Right over here are some of the latte stones. This was the village right here. Right here are the caps on the latte stones. Another grinding rock right there. That island right there, that's Tinian Island. The flat part right there was turned into one huge airport. It was called Northfield during World War II. And it was the busiest airport in the world. Every 30 seconds, a B-29 would take off and land. Every 30 seconds, round the clock, for 1 year. Destination Japan. For the first time, America was able to bomb Japan at will, any city in Japan, and they took off from right there. The Enola Gay and Bockscar also took off from that runway, ending the war and starting the atomic age. Several years ago, I found a grave site here. It was made out of cement, some Japanese name on there, as well as down below the English letters that said Koji in 1944. I just spent the past hour at least looking for it, and I can't find it. The jungle is so thick right now. We're at the end of a rainy season, but I did find something I haven't found before. This is scratched onto a rock. English letters. Can't quite figure out what that says. I'm gonna try to figure it out here.